on, guys? I'm Kiri, welcome back to another video. So ARIES finally dropped his project, great album in my opinion. So I figured today I'd break down a beat that I made that I could hear him on. All the sounds you're gonna hear in this besides me playing the guitar are from my Hypnosis analog lab bank, both the first one and the second one. You can get them both on drumify.com, that'll be the first link in the description. Also, if you want some guitar loops made by me, my Mystic guitar collection is also available on Drumify. Alright, so let's get into the breakdown. So we're in Ableton today. I'm just gonna start by breaking down the 8-bar loop of the beat and then I'll show you how I arranged it. So the basic idea for this beat started on my guitar. I was just trying some things and I ended up playing this. After I had that, I wanted to play this other lead line on top of it. So you might have noticed there's a lot of space in that. I actually use this as kind of like a call and response between the second and third guitar part. This is the melody that the final guitar part was playing. And now I'm going to play them all together and you'll kind of notice that the main guitar part goes the whole time, but the second and third guitar parts kind of interchange and do like a call and response thing. This is what they all sound like together. Alright, so as for the effects that I had on these, I had them all running through the exact same chain. That just started with this guitar amp. It's all using Ableton stock plugins and I think it sounds pretty good. Of course, I could have used Guitar Rig, but I just decided to try this. After that, I just ran it through RC20 on the Vinyl 3 preset with the noise turned down. Then I had this EQ cutting out the lows and some of the highs to make it a little less harsh. And then to finish it off, I just had chorus on the deep chorus preset just with the mix turned down a little. Alright, after I had the guitars, I went into Analog Labs and I got this McKnight preset. I had this playing a pretty simple part. This is what it sounds like. For effects on that, I started with Sound Shifter, just pitching it up an octave. Then I had the cheap tape preset of Effect Track. And then to finish it off, I just had chorus on the deep chorus preset with the mix turned up a little bit. Alright, so the next thing I added was this bell from Hypnosis called Wave. This one was also playing a really simple line. This is what it sounds like. The effects I had on that started with this effect track on the cheap tape preset. Then I had Baby Come Back on the quarter note setting. And to finish it off, I just had Valhalla Supermassive on the Reverb 2000 preset with the mix turned down. Alright, so the final part of this melody is this Atlas preset from Hypnosis Volume 2. I had this one playing an even simpler part. This is what it sounds like. The effects I had on that was just this effect track on the cheap tape preset, and then I just had chorus on the deep chorus preset with the mix turned up a bit. Altogether now, this is what the full melody sounded like. Alright, so I don't normally do drums in the same session that I make melody, but in this case I did. So I just started with a really simple snare pattern hitting on 3 of every bar. And then I added this really simple 2-step hi-hat pattern. I just lowered the velocity of every second note to give it a bit of movement. Next up, I added this kick pattern. After the kick, it was time for the 808. I just had this following the root notes that I played on the guitar. As you can hear, it sounds super distorted, but it's actually just the Spins 808 with overdrive and saturation to make it sound really crunchy. Next up, I added this rim as a bit of an accent. Then I just felt like it needed a little bit more, so I added a drum loop from one of Ramzoid's packs. This is what it sounds like. As you can see, I chopped it up a bit so that it fits better with the pattern that I had. I also cut out the lows in that, as you can hear. I did that using isotope vinyl. I just set it to 1950 and had a bit of warp and wear. And then I felt like it needed to be cut a bit more, so I also just got an EQ cutting all the lows out. All together now, this is what the 8-bar loop of the beat sounds like. Alright, so now in terms of arrangement, the main thing that I did differently in this is that I didn't actually have the chorus drop on the first beat of the 8 bars. The drums actually come in 2 bars later, which sounds like this.
Hey, Carrie.
I just felt like that added a bit more interest. So as far as arrangement goes, besides that, I didn't do anything too special. I really just added things and took them out as I thought sounded good. That's really the whole beat. If you like the sounds you heard in this, remember you can get my Hypnosis analog lab banks over on drumify.com. There'll be the first link in the description. Make sure to follow me and the rest of the guys on our socials. All the links to that will be down below. I'll see you in the next video.